Hi there, I'm Carol Ritchie, and it's time for your Daily Cheer. This one is to celebrate Julia Child. She left such a legacy that we all treasure. If she were alive today, she would be 110 years old. So cheers to you, Julia. I had the opportunity to take a cooking class with her years ago. My husband treated me. We didn't have a lot of money back then, and so that was such a nice surprise. And I learned how to make puff pastry. Then we had the thrill of having her on the cooking show, Cooking with Carol, and my team just loved it. They were just having so much fun, and we just all couldn't believe it. And she brought Dean Fearing from the mansion on Turtle Creek, so that was like a double thrill. So anyway, on the show we made puff pastry, and I had her whack it a few times with a rolling pin, which was really cool. And to this day, I still have that piece of puff pastry in my freezer, and I really hope my freezer doesn't give out because I don't want to ever lose this. Probably will never cook it, but I've got it. Anyway, it was a great experience. Here she is. This is the picture that we took together. I actually sent it to her. She autographed it and sent it back. In that same package, we had the VHS tape, back in the day, and we sent it to her. It was a few years later, I was at the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. I believe it was the American Museum. I could be wrong on that. But anyway, they had moved her kitchen to that museum, and it was a thrill to be able to see it. They hadn't quite put it all together yet, but there was a television set near the window glass, and it had a bunch of videotapes stacked on top of it. And I could not believe it, but I spotted my videotape. So that videotape of our show is in the Smithsonian Institution, which is really cool. So anyway, this cheer is for you, Julia. We love you, and thank you so much for spreading your cheer. And bon appetit!